Hello, everyone. Hello.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening, man. Good evening. Sorry,
Good
I
evening,
came
sir.
late.
It's okay.
I was in the restroom. Sorry.
No problem.
Yeah. Just give me a minute now. We'll start.
Okay, sir.
Madam Dola, please share your screen. Open a fresh Excel notebook.
Okay, hold on.
Yeah.
Uh,
So we're going to be changing it. When we are treating the next topic, Paul will also share his screen.
So I'm getting the message only meeting organizers and presenters can share.
Let me make you a presenter.
Okay,
You can share now.
okay.
Yeah. Okay. Let me start recording now. Oh, this one is already recording. Oh my God. Okay. Yeah. So everybody welcome once again to our PL 300 prep class organized by the Winnipeg Fabric and Power BI user group. And this is our day 3, right? So from day 2, we were able to bring out some topics that we needed to trash for people to have a clear understanding of this topic. So I want to start from fact and dimension table. Fact and dimension table. So but anything we want to do, I always like to practicalize things, all right? Not just tell people things in theory, but when they see it in practical, they understand better. Now, let's start. Now, there's this now to do for me. Let's list out a list of possible tables that we can see in probably a sales and distribution environment. So, let's start with number 1. Can you give me examples of business entities that you can find in a sales environment? Paul, any idea?
Cities.
Sorry?
Sorry, could you repeat the question if you don't mind?
Example of business entities that you can find in a sales environment.
Uh, Maybe like sales record, I guess.
Okay, so let me start. We can type
Mhm.
it. Product is an entity. Product. You're not typing anything, Manola.
Oh, I should type it in next.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
just
yeah.
okay. All right.
Product is an entity. Product is an entity. Okay. Now, No. Just type product. We are listing tables, possible tables.
Okay.
Just type products. Yeah. Products, right? Is a good one. Products. Let's be fast. Warehouse. Warehouse is an entity, right? What again? Customers. Customers. Geography or location. Geography/location. Geography/location. Give me some other ideas. Sales manager.
Okay.
Sales managers. You can even have sales rep. You can have sales rep. What again can we have in a sales environment? You can even have tables like drivers, trucks. I want you guys to come up with some ideas.
Drivers, trucks.
Entity.
Oh, you're saying something I can't hear.
Said maybe like like customer emails. Something. Would
Yeah, we
that
already
be
have customer.
okay? That would just be under customer. Okay.
Yeah. What again can you think of? Okay. So, and also write this down. You're going to be dealing with calendar or dates. Calendar, dates. No, type it under the rest. No.
Okay.
Under the rest. Yeah. Because we are going to be dealing with people, transactions as per dates. No. Is it a calendar or dates?
Okay.
Okay. Now, let's start with the product table. So go to your D1 or D2. Let's start with the product table. Go to your D1, cell D1, cell D1. So just type products, the products again. And in D2, let's type the columns that will be inside that table. We'll see something like product ID, product ID. Okay. You see things like product name, yes. Product name. And how will we say again? Product manufacturer, product manufacturer. You can see things like product color or size, product color, product size. Product size. You can even see things like product subcategory and product category. Product subcategory and product category.
So category and subcategory.
They are different, yeah.
Okay.
Depending on the company's data structure, what their structure is and what they are collecting. Yeah. Now let's go to warehouse. Expand that column, please. The column D. Okay, let's go to warehouse. So what are type of things we see under warehouse? We'll see the warehouse ID, the warehouse name, the warehouse location, where it is located, the warehouse location, right? You can see the warehouse manager, the person in charge of the warehouse. Okay, what again can we see under warehouse? The warehouse size. Maybe it's like a medium warehouse or small warehouse or that kind of thing, depending. Okay, what again can we say about warehouse? Okay, we can leave that for now. Let's go to customers. Customers. So I want Paul to give us ideas now. You and Paul.
Customer ID.
That's number one. Yes.
Name.
Customer name. Yes.
Address.
Customer address. Yes.
Location. Oh, it's still the
Customer.
same
No,
as
no.
address, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Same as address.
Email address.
Customer email. Yeah. What again?
Wait, can you hear me? Customer
Yeah.
wait. Okay. Customer gender.
Customer
Yes, male.
gender.
Okay.
Customer gender. Yes. What again?
Country. It's
Well,
still part of location, yeah?
It's part of address already.
Part of address, okay.
Okay. If you can't think of anything now, let's move on.
Okay.
Geography.
Geography.
So I won't say anything now. I want you guys to be the one giving the columns. Geography.
Is region part of it?
I don't want to say anything. I want you guys to
Okay,
think about
country.
it. Okay, should country come first?
Okay, let's start with city first. City.
No. Should have location ID first.
Okay. That's what you mean. Okay.
Okay. Followed by what? What's the hierarchy?
Location name.
No. Street number.
Street number.
Street number, street name.
Oh, okay.
That's what I was asking you guys for the hierarchy. Street number, street name. What after street number, street name?
Then city.
City. Yes. We cannot hear you, Paul. Please adjust your audio.
Is country part of it?
Sorry?
Country.
Of course.
Okay.
But for country, what comes first?
Region.
Region or what?
Province.
Thank you.
Oh, okay.
You're not following the hierarchy.
Okay. Then after province is country.
Yeah.
After country is region.
Is it region? Probably you can stop at country there though.
Okay. I was thinking like when I say region, I'm thinking like North America, South America, that kind of thing, but we don't need it here, so
Hmm.
yeah, I think country is fine. Are we still adding or
Yeah, let me see. Okay, go to the next table so that we can be fast. I don't know. Coming. Go ahead, please. Go ahead.
do we need location for manager? Or that would be covered in the word.
Is it sales manager or warehouse manager?
Sales manager.
We need to give the person a region.
Region.
Probably
Okay.
a city or whatever, depending.
Okay. Managers city. Okay. Manager underscore. Okay, what am I typing? Email. No,
Mhm.
address and then email. Oh, should we leave the city as the should instead of city, I should put address.
No, no put address. Put either region. Region is simpler.
Manager region. Then email. Do we need gender for manager? We don't
Gender
need it.
for manager.
We
No.
don't do no, we don't need it. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
So what else are we adding? Sales.
What else do you think?
For the manager, the name, region, email, ID. I think that's it. I don't know. Maybe Paul has something to add.
I don't think Paul. I think Paul is having
Audio
issues with
issue.
his audio.
Okay.
Yeah. Hey, are we done with the entire table?
No, we are still on. I'm doing sales now.
Okay. Sales rep. What should be there?
Rep ID or sales rep
Yes.
ID or something.
Yes.
Name. Location or region.
Yes.
Email.
Yeah. And so you have another line for the manager.
Yeah, rep
You have
manager.
manager ID. Yeah.
So that's the
No,
manager.
manager ID from the
Sorry.
sales manager table.
Yeah, I have manager ID here already.
You will still have manager ID for the sales rep too.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Because
The
every sales
manager
rep has
he
a
reports
manager
to.
that they
Yeah,
report to,
yeah.
right?
Yeah, yeah.
Exactly. Okay. What again?
Drivers.
Mm,
Oh, we're gonna have driver's ID.
Okay.
Driver's
Yes.
name.
Yes.
Driver's region. Driver's money. Oh, sorry. Driver's sorry, where's the name? Region. Then the manager too. The driver will have a manager, yeah. So it's going to be manager ID.
Yeah. Manager ID.
Manager ID. Then
But
what
now
about?
we need to be careful now.
Okay.
The driver, who are they reporting to?
They're reporting to the sales manager.
Okay. Are they meant so?
No, they're reporting to
There are
the
like different kind of
warehouse.
drivers. So they don't let us assume that way. There are some
Okay.
drivers that they deliver to customers directly.
Okay.
There are some drivers that drive truck that brings the good directly from the manufacturer or from the distributor.
Okay.
So we can't say all drivers report to sales. Some drivers are working for procurement.
Mm-hmm.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yes, yes.
So that part might be tricky. So far we have warehouse and we have sales. Let's just put manager ID there. Then we'll now decide if we have a list of 10 drivers, then we now decide what driver belongs to the who's manager. Is it a warehouse manager or a sales manager? So that's fine. What again? Trucks. We have trucks. Trucks. Mm-hmm. Truck
Truck
ID.
ID.
The truck. Let's call it plate number. Truck
Okay.
doesn't have a name now.
Yeah, it doesn't have a name.
You can say truck plate. You can say plate number or something. What do you guys call it here? It might be a different name in Canada. I don't know.
Yeah, I think it's still plate number, yeah.
Plate number. Okay. Plate number. Yes. So in an environment where we attach a driver to a truck, we'll say driver ID. That's the driver of that truck. Yes. Can you delete all these ones? I don't know. Should we say a truck belongs to probably a warehouse? Or trucks can work for any warehouse. They can deliver to any warehouse. So we can't let us attach warehouse to it. So we can leave it this way. Then
What
our
about
calendar dates, calendar/dates. What do we have there?
the calendar? Calendar dates. We have day.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, day.
No, we have date first.
Okay, dates first.
Yeah. We have date first, then day. You see day number or day name? You have to specify.
Sorry, you said what?
Is it day number or day name? You have to specify.
Day name.
Okay. I think it's everything that you should have, both day number and day name.
And day name, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Months too, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Months. Is it month name and month day? Month name, month number.
Mm.
Yeah. Or we don't need to make it like that. We can just
Day name. Yeah, month number is okay.
okay.
Month number is okay. Yes. What
And
again?
then we need year.
Yeah, yes. What about week number?
Week number. Okay. Let me
Quarter.
do week.
Week num. Quarter. Yes. Then year. That's okay. So now, everybody now, you've seen how we are able to create all these tables and determine the possible columns that we can have in a sales environment, right? Now, don't forget that what we are trying to do is we are trying to identify the difference between fact and dimension tables. Now, you see all these tables listed here: products, warehouse, customer, geography, sales manager, sales rep, driver, truck, calendar. They are all called a dimension table. A dimension table. A dimension table is a table that describes the entity, different entity of a business. So these are all the entities that come together to make the business work. Do you understand it now, guys? These are all the entities that makes the business make sense, makes the business work. They are called dimension table. Let's talk about a particular entity at a time. For example, if you look at product table, all you will see on product table is just products. You will not see any other information about any other entity on that table. Now, let me ask Paul or Aminas. On product table, did you see any information about warehouse or about customer on that table?
No.
No. The only thing you see there is what? All attributes of products. All the attributes of product. The name of the product, the manufacturer of the product, the color of the product, the size of the product. Everything is still on product. The category the product belongs to, the subcategory of that product, right? So all of this are what? Are the different attributes of that particular business entity. If you go to other tables too, warehouse, what do you see there? Just strictly information about warehouse. All the attributes of the warehouse ID, the warehouse name, the warehouse location, the warehouse manager, and the warehouse size. So and so on and so forth for all the tables that you see here. Now let's now go to what we call fact table. Now a fact table is a table that contains that quantitative what attributes. That quantitative attribute, that is things that we can what? Things that we can measure. Things that we can measure. All our measurable facts, all our measurable, they are all in a fact table. Now, is that fact table that all of these entities now meet? Now, and I'll explain to you why. In a business transaction, when a transaction happens, many entities are involved. And I'll explain. For example, we have a sales table. A sales table is a fact table, right? A sales table, you will see the date of the transaction, that transaction happened. Inside that same sales table, you will see the name of the sales rep that initiated the transaction. You will see who that sales rep is reporting to, right? Or let's say you don't even see that. By the time you look at the sales rep table, the sales rep ID, and you link it to their sales rep table, you will also be able to link it back to the manager that they report to. That is their sales manager. On that same sales table, you are going to see the product that was bought. You are going to see the customer who bought the product. You are going to be able to see the region, the city, the location, the geography where that transaction happened. So sales table brings all these business entities together in a particular place. And we call that a fact table. Now, let's draw out how a fact table will look like now. Now, right? So now come to your D12. Let's start with sales table now. Now, what columns do we now have under a sales table? Number one, you can have column like the order dates, right? The order dates, you can have something like the product ID. Now, what you will now see that all the entities will now be represented with their IDs in the sales table. So you don't have to repeat all the product attributes inside the sales table again, right? The only thing that represents the product ID in sales table, product ID. The only thing that represents the warehouse inside the warehouse table is what? Inside a sales table or whatever is the warehouse ID. So that ID that you are seeing there is what we call their unique identifiers. We call them primary keys. With their unique identifiers, right? Now, we call them primary key because if you look at the product table or the warehouse table or the customer table or geography or whatever, you will observe that there is no repetition of products. One particular product ID belongs to a particular product. 2, 3 products will not share one ID in that table. So every row in that table is unique information, no repetition, right? That's number one. Number two is that when any ID it's in its own original table. It is the primary key of that table. Now, product ID in product table is the primary key of that table because the product ID uniquely identify different products. When that same product ID now gets into a sales table, which is a transaction table, it now becomes what we call a foreign key, right? Because number one, that is not its own original table. It's coming from a table called products. And that's why you see that the product ID is the only thing representing products inside of the sales table. Does it make sense to us, guys?
Yes.
Okay. Now, let's look at it again. In the sales table, what do we have again? Customer ID. Customer ID. Okay. What do we now have again? Location ID. That's where the transaction happened. Right? The sales rep ID. Who brought about the transaction? The driver who delivered it. Driver ID. Yes. And the truck that was used to deliver. So are you guys seeing the structure now? Right? You guys can see the structure now. Okay. Now, let's now, in that sales environment now, don't forget that we also have procurement people. They are the ones dealing with the manufacturers, dealing with the distributor to make sure that the sales people have enough products to be able to sell, right, to customers. Now, let's now have another table called procurement table. Let's call it procurement table. In that procurement table, you will have things. So let's go and talk about the dimensions first. So let's go to column M. Column M. So we need another table for. So we need many things here now. We need manufacturer / distributor table. Manufacturer / distributor. Manufacturer / distributor. Right. And what do we have there? The vendor ID, the vendor name, or we call this supplier, anyone you want to call it. Vendor name, the vendor
Location.
location, yeah. The vendor location, where are they located? The product category that they sell. We can say products because one particular vendor might be selling different products. We might have product category from that vendor.
So I should make it products or product category?
Products and product category different.
Oh, okay.
Product category. Have you fixed your audio, Paul? Okay. So, yeah. So these are possible columns we have under that. Now let's move to another table. Let's go down with the procurement managers.
Wait,
Procurement managers.
hello?
Okay, you fixed it. So you know what we'll do, right? The manufacturer. You don't need to have product and product category. All we need is the product ID. I just remembered now. All we need is a product ID. And every other attribute of product of that ID, we can find it on what? On the product table. Okay. We need the procurement manager table. We need the procurement manager table. So we need manager ID. Every manager probably they sell different, they are in charge of procuring different products, right?
Yeah.
So we say product ID. And with that, we can now use the product ID to look up for the category of products that the managers are procuring and they're buying. Okay. What again do we need now? I think that's all we need. Yeah. That's what we need for procurement. So let's go now to procurement table. Let's see how a procurement transaction looks like. Okay. The first thing is the procured dates. Can have procured dates. That's the day they. So we might have another one called like a payment dates. That's the actual payments. It two can be different. Okay. Who was the manager that had? Okay. Oh, continue. Actual payment. Okay. Discounts applied. And have if in case the vendor give them a discount. Discount applied. We can have something like what again? You can say transaction ID. Transaction ID, right? The vendor ID, the vendor that they were dealing with. The vendor ID, the product ID, the product ID. Product ID. Okay. And we can have something like the vendor okay, might not even need any other thing from vendor since we have a vendor table. So in that vendor table, go and add vendor account number, vendor bank, vendor's bank, vendor account number, and the vendor's bank. Exactly. Thank you. So on the procurement table, what do we need? The procured dates, the payment dates, the actual payments, the quantity. You don't put quantity. 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 Yes. What again? What again, guys? For procurement. If I remember anything, I'll let you know. Now we have another table, another table called delivery table. That's still like an extension of the procurement. Ramola, are you tired?
Getting there.
That's the way it usually is for data. This is what you meet in real life. You now have another table called delivery. So this one is an extension of the procurement table. So what will you have in this table? Cities like delivery dates, the vendor that's supplied, that's the vendor ID. Please
Location.
save this file. We are going to be
Yes.
using this file going forward.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Just call it PL 300 class. Yeah. Okay. Delivery date, vendor ID, transaction ID. We have to bring it back here. Transaction ID. Yes.
Do we
What
need
again? Huh?
truck ID? I don't know.
What do you call it?
Truck ID, the truck that delivered it. So we don't need that.
Yeah, thank you. Truck ID.
That's
Thank you. Nice one. Truck ID. Truck ID. Then what again? Product ID. Product ID. Quantity. Product ID. Quantity. Yeah. We can say delivered amount. Delivered amount. So it's for us to be able to track the value of what was delivered.
okay.
So we can track what they are still owing us. For example, a procurement manager procured 20 items. They brought 10. He paid 10 million. Probably the 10 items they brought to the warehouse is worth just 4 million. So that means in cash value, they are still owing us how much? The vendor is still owing how much? 6 million. Okay. So
Okay.
this how a typical sales environment sometimes look like. This is what you are seeing on the screen now. It's just an example. Now, the sales procurement delivery table, we call them fact table. They are transactional tables, right? And you see that there is an element of the different dimensions represented inside of them. Does it make sense, everybody?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
only hearing one person. Oh. We have
Yes.
Zayo, we have Paul, we have Mr. Okeze.
Like it's still working, but yes.
Yeah. Are you enjoying it or is boring? Some people will be like, which kind of violence is this? No problem. You're getting there. Now, for the sales table, we forgot something. The order ID to come first before any other thing. You can put it as the last, no problem, no problem. It's understandable. Order ID. Hold on for me, guys. Let's continue, guys. So where are we? Yeah. So you see that they are represented right now. One thing that you also notice is that it's not all of these dimensions that are represented. Did you observe that, Paul?
Yes.
And I'll tell you why it's like that. We didn't put in any of these, the sales table, for example, you will see that we didn't put sales manager ID, right? It's because under different sales manager, we have what? Sales rep. And for different sales rep, we can have 3 sales rep belong to a manager. We can have 2 other sales rep belong to another manager. Now, when we have the sales rep information, automatically we also have the information of the manager. Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay, can you tell me why you said yes? Dadayo?
Because every sales rep, they have their ID, and
Mm-hmm.
for each of the sales rep, let's say it's a sales rep. I mean, 3 sales reps are reporting to a manager.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
They will have different IDs.
Mm-mm. You've not gotten my question. So in the sales table, we only put sales rep ID there. We didn't put sales manager ID, right?
Yeah.
because we can use the information of the sales rep ID to get
To get
the
the manager.
info of the manager that they report to. I'm not asking you, why did we not put it inside sales table at all?
Okay.
What do you think? I've already given you the original.
Because like each
Okay.
rep, right, is linked to a particular manager, right? I don't, depending on how it's set up, right? There's
Yeah.
it's to prevent redundancy, right? If they would have like, how do I put it? There's almost
I
like a
like that word, to prevent redundancy. That's what I'm looking for. Go ahead.
yeah, there'll be like a kind of
Can you
like
tell
a unique,
everybody what you mean by redundancy?
so like repetition, right? So
Repetition.
for example, if there are
Repetition.
yeah,
Okay.
if say there are 3 sales rep working
Yes.
under a manager, right? Those reps would also maybe in their tag, right? The ID tag would have a unique ID linking to that manager back. And
Thank you.
depending on like business needs, if the salespeople are doing the selling, right? So you don't need to put the manager ID again
The
in
manager
that.
again. Thank you. Because if you go to the sales rep table, you already see what? Their manager ID.
Yeah.
And if you need the manager ID attribute, where do you go to? Ongola,
Okay.
where do you go to?
You go to sales manager table.
Ongola slept. Oh.
Sorry,
go
I'm here. What did you say again?
No, I said the sales rep table, right? We only put the sales rep ID inside the sales table. And there's a
Yes.
reason why. And Paul said to avoid redundancy. Redundancy means repetition,
That's
right?
correct.
Since the sales table gives us the attributes of the sales rep table rather give us the attributes of all the sales rep. And in the sales rep table, you have the manager ID, right? I'm not saying that if we need information about the manager, what table do we go to?
Sales manager table.
The sales manager table. Thank you. So this manager ID in sales manager is linked to the manager ID in the sales rep table. Does it make sense?
Yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah. Thank you. Okay, Laura, give me one other entity that we did not put in the transactions table, whether sales, procurement table, or delivery. And they are up there in the dimension tables. Everybody, please give me one other entity that is not represented inside sales table.
Warehouse.
Warehouse. Warehouse. In what table, sir?
The procurement table.
In the procurement table. So there's no warehouse there. Yes, so procurement table might not have warehouse because as at the time of purchase, they don't know the exact warehouse it will go to. Do you understand me, sir?
Yeah.
They are just buying from the vendor. They don't know the exact place it's going to go yet. Does it make sense?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
But warehouse, we don't have warehouse inside of delivery. So that one is not complete. It's supposed to be there. So Mandola can put it there. We need the warehouse ID because they deliver to a particular warehouse. Yes. Thank you for that. Thank you. Any other one? Mr. Okeze, Paul, that you think should be part? In the delivery, we don't have the driver ID.
Driver
Do we have
ID.
it there?
Yeah. There's
Delivery
no
does not
driver
have
ID.
driver ID. Oh. Delivery, man. Doesn't have driver ID.
But we
Driver
have
down.
the truck ID. Do we also need the driver ID if we have the truck ID?
Good
Yeah.
question.
Yes.
Good question. Since each truck belongs to a driver, that's true.
Yeah.
And in the truck table, we have People are thinking I'm enjoying the class.
But what I have a question.
Go ahead, sir.
What if in an establishment or in a company that has
Yes.
like a fleet of trucks, and
Yes.
a particular driver does not have a specific assigned truck?
Aside, yes, that one too can happen. That one too can happen. It's a very good one. In that light, you are not going to put driver ID in the truck table when they are creating the architecture.
Okay.
Do you understand me, sir?
Okay.
Yes. But in this example that we are using, we are assuming that we are assigning one truck per driver.
Okay.
Yes. So if you look at the truck table, we have the driver ID there. So we don't need the driver ID in the delivery table. So when we see the truck, we know the driver that it belongs to.
Yes.
Uh-huh. Okay. Any other observation, guys? Any other observation? Okay. You guys can check in 1 minute before we go to the next thing, although we have a few minutes to go. So I talked about primary key and foreign key. Now, the product in the sales table, the product ID, customer ID, location ID, rep ID, truck ID, sorry, not other ID. All of those IDs, apart from other ID, they are what? Foreign keys, because they are not in their own original table, and they are representing different dimensions in the transaction table called sales table, right?
Yes.
And let me ask someone about this question. We said that product ID in the product table is unique. It means one product, one ID, one product, one ID. Two products don't share same ID, right?
Mhm.
Now,
Yeah.
in the sales table, is it going to be like that? Is the product ID still going to be unique?
Yes, it's still going to be unique because we are fetching the data of the sales table from the which table are we in?
No. Think about your answer very well again.
Okay. So you're
Sales
asking
table
if
is the
it's not
transaction
gonna
this
be
table.
unique.
product. You're asking if
It's
this
not gonna
product
be unique.
ID is going to
If
be
the product
unique
ID
compared
is
to
it going to still be unique in sales table?
No,
Why, sir?
it's only says ID that will be unique.
You mean the
But we
other
have
ID,
sales
Abi?
ID, the other ID, yes.
Because the product,
Other
one product
ID.
can be bought several times.
Yes, yes,
Do you understand it now?
yes.
One customer cannot appear one time in a sales table because that customer will transact how many times? How many times? Oh, numerous times.
Many times, yeah.
Yes. Will a transaction happen in one location just once? Paul,
Just repeat what you just said last. With the transaction ID,
will a transaction happen in one location at once, and that will be all?
no, you're gonna have like repetition, right? Multiple transactions.
Thank you. What about a sales rep? Will they appear only once in a sales table?
Because the sales rep can sell multiple products, right?
Multiple times. Thank you. What about a particular truck?
Same thing, multiple deliveries for different
Multiple
products.
deliveries. God bless you. So that's what we are saying here. You see that when they come to the sales table, because the sales table is transactional, right? They are
Yeah.
not unique again. So let me now ask you a very tricky question. Let's say each of these dimensions, they now appear once in sales table. Does that still make them a foreign key?
Yes, because the whole purpose of the fact table is to capture like reoccurrence, right? So even though it's appearing once, it's still
A foreign key.
Yeah.
Because of what? Because of what?
Um, Of the way I understand it, right?
Because okay, go ahead.
The fact table is kind of capturing how many times certain elements from the dim tables are represented, right? So, like
Yes,
example, in the case of product ID, if you
yes.
have say the product is ice cream, right? If there's only
Mm-hmm.
one sale of like chocolate ice cream, then there's only one sale. It's still a foreign key, so that's not the original table, right? You're just it's referencing something else, like the dimension table. So
Okay.
the dimension table basically just say captures like the unique ID. The fact table tells you how many times that happens, maybe in a given day or in a given time period. Like, so if you sell one product in that time period, it's still one. It's still going to be a foreign key regardless.
Regardless, thank you. That's what I'm looking for. It's still going to be a foreign key regardless. So far, that product ID, that ID is not in its own original table. It becomes it's like now you are in Nigeria, you travel to Canada, you are a foreigner, even though you hold a Canadian passport. You are not a first class citizen. Do you understand what I'm saying, guys? Nigeria is still your origin. Is it clear? Is it clear?
Yes.
Yes.
Any
So,
question before we go
sorry,
ahead?
just a quick one. So
Yeah.
for the delivery table, our
Yes.
foreign key is going to be the vendor ID.
For delivery table, vendor ID is a foreign key.
Okay.
Truck ID is a foreign key. Product ID is a foreign key. That's not their own original table. It's only delivery transaction ID. That's the primary key for that table. And in fact, the funniest part, let me tell you, I'll say explain something to you guys. Maybe when we come on Thursday. One funny thing, transaction ID might also not be unique. Did you guys get me clear? Transaction
Yes.
ID might not also be unique. Because in one particular transaction, they can deliver the transaction multiple times. Do you get what I'm saying? You bought 1,000 packs of milk, of canned milk. Your truck only has capacity of 100 per time. How many times are you going to deliver? Answer me now, guys.
10 times.
10 times. You still have to repeat that transaction ID because it belongs to that transaction.
Same.
Does it make sense? Are you thinking like a data analyst now? That
Yeah,
transaction ID might not still be unique. It depends on the structure of what is available. Are we clear?
yeah.
Okay.
I
Okay.
have a question.
Go ahead, sir.
Yeah, though is different from what you're saying now. I'm looking at this truck table.
Yes.
Since you said that the truck ID and the driver ID, they are always unique, right? So can't we like make it one, since like each truck has
I will still get
one
there.
driver?
I understand what you're
Okay.
saying. I will get there.
Yeah.
By the time we start talking about normalization and denormalization, I will get there.
Okay.
Yes. Intentionally, I split it this way. That's
Okay.
why I said you should save this file. Because we are going to be using this file to explain. Okay. I think our 1 hour is or should we continue?
Continue if everybody's down.
Sorry?
I said I'm okay to continue if everybody wants to continue too. I don't mind.
Okay. Onamiola, Stodayo, So, Casey, we continue.
I have to take a short break.
Should we go on a break and come back?
If we have to continue, yeah, I need to take a short break.
How many minutes do you need?
Like 15 minutes.
You cannot wait. Let's just end the class today. Maybe when we come on Thursday, we'll spend more time.
Okay, yeah.
See you guys on Thursday.
Thank you.
One question: are we using the same link every time?
It's the same link. The same link.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Thank you, guys.
Have a
Yeah,
good
thank
day.
you so much. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Bye everyone. Thank you.
Bye.
Yeah.
Bye.